Finding the Money, Marketing and Sales in Today's Economy, presented by The Written Sale. The reality: GDP is expected to grow at only 1 to 2% for the next 2 years, after already 10 years of sideways movement by the S&P 500. And average household incomes have fallen back to 15-year-old levels. While we find our way out of this, money is going to be tight for some time. That means new money from new customers is going to be harder to find. Market share expansion is going to be harder to achieve. Customer preservation will continue to be a necessity. So the question is, where are you going to find the money? How are you going to find new sales? How are you going to increase market share? How do you grow beyond the present? There are two pieces of good news in all of this. They could be waiting a very long time. First of all, many of your competitors are sitting back waiting on the sidelines. They are waiting for better times. They have tightened their belts and are doing nothing, figuring there is no new business to be gained in this economy. They could be waiting a very long time. Positive kinetic energy is too hard to reignite. A lack of energy is not a standstill. It's the beginning of a fall. Those that are at a plateau or just holding their own will do so only until the next bump in the road. That's a tactical error. Conversely, those that are constantly moving forward have an unfettered opportunity to voice their value proposition, to get out ahead now, and even position themselves for the future. The other good news to unlocking money in today's economy takes a minute to explain, but it's worth following to its conclusion. Our firm looked at 3,000 businesses across 6 industries: business services, manufacturing, consulting, healthcare, legal, insurance, financial. We looked for proven essential elements necessary for results in all of their marketing collateral, as much as we could find. Things like clear product or service differentiation, clear value propositions, proper message mix and flow, compelling calls to action, things that are generally accepted as critical elements for marketing and sales collateral success, proven by experience and through studies conducted by various research schools and organizations. And the results? Out of 3,000 surveys, 24 had all the necessary ingredients in all of their collateral to be leaders in market share. Less than 1%. 90 had certain elements right, but not all. And those critical elements didn't carry over to all of their collateral. That is only 3%. The others? They could offer no value proposition and rarely had any call to action in their message. Their message was even confusing. And if it was confusing to us, it's confusing to their target audience and probably their sales staff. That's 96%. They were just showing up. They offered no differentiation between themselves and competitors. This means that for every 100 competitors you have, 1 will be getting the lion's share, 3 will be doing okay but beatable, 94 will always be far down in the pack. 94 to 97% will lose out on obtainable revenue simply because they can't tell prospective customers or clients why they should get the money. What should that tell you about the potential to increase market share? Why is that so? There are various reasons, but 2 are very common and have to do with the life cycle of every business. As the business began, leadership was excited and could voice the value proposition clearly enough to engage potential audiences. And sales took off. Feeling the joys of success, it was felt there was no reason to craft a marketing strategy or message, or no time. So it was never done adequately. The sales process couldn't be duplicated. Results couldn't be measured and therefore improved upon. And frankly, the market changed. As time marched on, the other reason for poor marketing messages and sales performance has to do with the next phase of a business life cycle. As time passes, business becomes more complicated. Layers of systems and customer satisfaction replace the eagerness found in a new business's message. Products or services are added, meaning they are often added piecemeal to collateral or websites. Leadership may understand their message, but it is communicated poorly with jargon and insider understanding. The consequence? Marketing messages and strategies are lost. Salespeople don't have the proper tools or message, and audiences become confused and walk away. The key to finding the money in any economy are therefore to 1. Seize every opportunity to one-up your competition, especially when they're sitting still. Get your message out consistently, even when you think nobody is listening. In reality, they are. 2. Make sure your message is clear. 1. Does it differentiate you from the competition? 2. Does it explain your value proposition? 3. Does it have definable next steps or calls to action? 4. Was it crafted only after thorough research regarding your target audience? And by all means, is it developed in conjunction with an actionable marketing strategy? And does it permeate every piece of collateral you use? If you can build the right marketing strategy and sales tools, you can find the money, you can position yourself for the future, you can be in the 1% that gets the lion's share of the business. Stop and think. Does it really matter what the shape of the economy is? In any economy, would you rather be getting the largest amount of business possible or just showing up? You can find the money. Now that you know what is needed, let's see how to do it. Finding and unlocking the money is a process. Total industry immersion, direct response message creation, message broadcasting. Total industry immersion. This is research, lots of it. Your products, services, company, and differentiation have to be fully explored. You also need to research your target audience. Who is buying and what is driving them? The more care spent here, the better the outcome will be. Direct response message creation. After total research, the message starts to take shape. It is first crafted into bullet points in line with your prior research to hit your target audience and compel them to take action. Then fleshed out into full-blown message with core objections overcome, value propositions aligned, market drivers, benefits, featured, and call to action. No message should rely on branding. Then tools are developed for the sales staff. Staff is brought on board with your new message, and the collateral is polished. Message broadcasting. Having a message does little good if you don't know who to share it with and how. Using the research in Phase 1, the science of broadcasting, how and when and with what, is put into play with a laser focus on the correct audience. Goals and split testing for refinement of broadcasting and marketing strategies are also developed. Developing a marketing strategy and proper collateral is not for the casual developer, but it is the key to finding and unlocking the money in any economy and in any market. It really should not be an internal exercise. Internal knowns have to be translated for the target audience. Solid research tends to lead to surprising results which run counter to company beliefs. And crafting the elements of a proper message and knowing the techniques of broadcasting are a combination of art, science, and continual learning. Many times, those closest to the trees can't see the forest. It takes a trusted partner. The Written Sale has been finding the money, unlocking the potential by crafting the message and developing the tools for over 20 years. We have the talent, processes, and experience to develop your message and your collateral material, whatever that may turn out to be. But one of the added benefits of working with us is working with one firm that becomes your trusted business partner, who gets to know your operation almost as well as you know it. That can lead you through the message to market maze and provide a cohesive direct message through all collateral material. Is faster and better than any other way. No long delays, no extra costs. We just help you find the money quicker. The Written Sale. You can find the money. Our initial research shows your target market was open and you can capture more of it, or you would not have been invited to view this presentation. Included in your packet of information was a certificate for a free initial analysis of your own website and any other sales collateral you want to send us. We'll take what you give us, do some preliminary analysis about your current message, your market, and where the money might be. In a few days, we'll call you to go over what we've found. Go to an invitation-only page on our website, enter the information asked for, including your certificate number. Simply go to thewrittensale.com/analysis.html. You can jump right to it from here. Click the link. We'll take it from there. The Written Sale. Finding and unlocking the money in any economy. You can also call us at 231-233-6860.